Good morning, guys. It is Jonathan with One Big Impact. So, really quick, thankfully, I was able to get the music off. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. So, I would like to cover something a little bit more technical today for the exercise library, and that is going to be the bench press. And I think I might have covered this in the past, but I want to be a little bit more detailed, but also a little bit more brief. So, really quick, the three most important things I feel are going to be making sure that your shoulder blades are pulled together. Make sure also that you find a grip that works for you before you start going really heavy. And as always, don't go really heavy if you don't have somebody with you. And also don't randomly go really heavy if you're just starting out with a bench press, because you really do have the ability to overestimate how strong you are, and that's not a bad thing, but it is a very dangerous thing. So just be very, very mindful of understanding that you got to take your time with bench press or with squats or deadlifts or anything like that. Let your body kind of acclimate to the strength curve or adding weight over time. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, as they would say. So first thing, I like to keep my feet about 6 inches away from the bench, kind of just planted into the floor. I'm not huge on leg drive personally. As time goes by, I might be, and that may change in the future. So you're gonna lay down, and one of the things that you're going to do right away is that you're gonna pretend somebody has a finger right between your back, and you're pulling your shoulder blades together to be able to grab that. Eyes directly under the bar. Pinkies on the little silver rings is a good location to start and just kind of go from there. For me, what works best for me is my ring fingers. I'm gonna have my eyes under the bar, squeezing, making sure the rack height is good for you. Right here is great for me. I come out right above my chest, come down, my elbows are gonna come down at about a 45-degree angle, coming down and slightly flaring up as I go up. Back out. One of the important things that I would suggest if you are bench pressing and you happen to be going heavy, I would make sure a friend's with you, for the simple reason of after these loads start to get heavy, sometimes it's just a little bit less wear and tear if you can have a friend kind of give you a handoff or whatever, to make sure that you're not putting in an extreme amount of pressure or loading behind your head position with your shoulders and everything like that. Beyond that, I would say make sure you are consistent with your bench. So what I see a lot of the times with people that are new to the bench press is they will bring it out, okay, everything's good to go. They'll bring it out and they'll come down here and then here and then here and then here and then here. So if you are doing this for a bodybuilding purpose, obviously you want to be consistent. If that means touch and go, that's fine. If it means putting one of these weight clips under your shirt and touching that because of shoulder pain or anything like that, if you go all the way down, maybe you can consistently touch that clip and you're 2 inches every single time, every single time, every single time. Does that make sense? So every time I'm benching, I make sure I go all the way down just because I know it's consistent. I'm not going to be adding more weight and putting myself in a position to where I'm actually not getting stronger, I'm just doing a lesser of a range of motion. Now, if you're doing this for a powerlifting purpose, obviously you're gonna need to touch and go because that is what you're going to have to do in an actual competition. So in an actual competition, they're gonna say start, you're gonna bring it down, you're gonna steady the weight, they're gonna say press, and then you're gonna say rack, and then you're gonna bring it back. So obviously for that purpose, it's gonna be really important. Anything else, or the one thing other that I would like you to remember is don't follow through, okay? And I know that sounds kind of weird, but I'm gonna show you what following through looks like and why it's bad. So you're bringing your shoulder blades back, everything is tight. You're putting yourself in a really great position to protect the shoulders and to protect everything, but also to build a really good platform. If I'm like this, I'm not really able to sway that much. But if I follow through like this and I unlock my shoulder blades, I can get all over the place, if that makes sense. So you're building a nice little platform here. What following through means is when you come down and you press through, you're stopping right here. The shoulder blades are still going to be contracted. So bringing it here, here. That's locked out, okay? If you follow through, you're going here and then extra. You don't need to do that. And if you're needing to do that to rack this, then you need to put the pins a little bit lower. So bringing it here and here, not here, and stopping and then going further. Does that make sense? Because then you're really unstable. So, if you have any questions about the bench press, I would recommend doing different grips. You can do close grip, you can do really wide grip. Obviously, if you're going to be doing close grip, tucking those elbows to the sides, that's going to be more tricep dominant exercise. If you're going super wide, that's going to be a lot more chest dominant exercise. And then if you go somewhere in the middle, you're going to get your chest, triceps, anterior deltoids. You're going to get a lot more into the workout. So I hope that information helped you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Go check us out on Facebook. Our group is called Healthy Living for Healthy Life. Have a beautiful day and be stronger than your excuses. Bye.